In Kenshi, progress has always been something you earn. You fight, you bleed, you scavenge what little you can, and from that, you build something resembling civilization again. But what if technology itself fought back a little? What if every new discovery came with a little more weight behind it, a little more cost, and a lot more meaning? That's the idea behind Clean Tech. Hey everyone, I'm Atlas and welcome back to Mod Watch, the series where we dive into the clever, creative, and sometimes downright chaotic mods that reshape the games we love. Today we're checking out something subtle but surprisingly game-changing. Clean Tech by, well, me. It doesn't add weapons, monsters, or magic. Instead, it changes the rules a bit. Clean Tech is a no-frills, extra-cost tech mod currently in beta, made as a collaboration between myself and streamer Klean, who's well known for his passion for deep, unforgiving games and honest talk about game design. You can find him on Twitch with his link down in the description, where he plays and helps shape games through feedback, rants, discussions, and his love for the modding communities. This mod was built with that same mindset: make it harder but make it meaningful. Many of these ideas will be found in the next Genesis update, but for those who want Genesis ideals without Genesis, I'd say this mod might be up your alley. The idea is relatively simple. Expand the cost of technology progression for researchable tech. This means stuff like blueprints aren't necessarily affected yet, but the cost of researching tech is. Every time you research something in Kenshi, Clean Tech adds 1 to 10 extra items into the process, with a quantity of 1 to 10 each depending on the tech. The idea isn't to drown the player in grind, but to make every technological leap feel like a genuine investment. When you research something, you're not just unlocking progress, you're paying the real price of advancement in a harsh, dying world. So what specifically has changed? Atlas, what exactly is the purpose here? Klean had the same idea I did for Kenshi. What if the technology you're researching required material sacrifice? The premise is simple. If you want to research how to make rum, you now need wheat. If you want to make sake, you need rice weed. If you want to make leather, you need leather to learn from. The idea here is that lore-wise, your character is now actually learning how to do the things by taking in knowledge from other people in the world by dismantling what they have done. At the higher end of technology, this becomes a bit more expensive because you need skeleton parts to learn how to make skeleton limbs, as an example. Thus, the advancement of technology is not just dependent on how you earn money through trade or how much you can steal, but now it makes exploration a bit more worthwhile. The very idea isn't to punish players, but to instead encourage more exploration and alternative methods of researching. It's a subtle change, but it ripples through everything. You'll start thinking about your materials much differently. You'll care about scavenging old ruins and dismantling forgotten tech, or venturing deeper into danger zones just to find one last power core. Clean Tech was born from the work I've been doing privately on Genesis, specifically the tech tree overhaul. The question was simple: could I create a system that rewards exploration, storytelling, and player growth without making it a chore? Klean was looking for a better way to tie crafting and research together, something that would make the game's tech progression more intentional. So I went back to the basics. Every new tech should, at bare minimum, offer multiple paths of progression, encourage exploration, and push players to develop their own personal stories through the way that they survive and adapt. The idea isn't to make research a chore. Eventually, I'd like to change times and costs of items so that it reflects the community's will. As a clear example, if you want to research something, it should either be high time requirement or a high cost, with high tech research eventually being a balanced effort of both. Clean Tech is the first pass on that idea, a kind of live experiment. It's not necessarily finished, and it's not meant to be just yet. This is a beta that will evolve with feedback from players and creators alike. If you have thoughts, experiences, or balancing notes, I want to hear them. This is the kind of mod that grows through the community hands. Kenshi has always been a game about earning your scars. The world doesn't hand you progress, it forces you to take it piece by piece. And in that spirit, Clean Tech isn't about punishment, it's about meaning. By making each step in research a little more costly, we make each breakthrough a little more memorable. You'll remember the night your squad barely survived a raid just to protect the materials you needed for advanced robotics. You'll remember the first time you crafted something truly valuable, not because it was easy, but because it cost you something real. And that's the Kenshi way. That's what clean tech is definitely all about. Clean tech is of course the beginning. As feedback rolls in and testing continues, the mod will evolve with refined item lists, more nuanced tech requirements, and eventually a final polish that makes people want to play with this mod over vanilla. The goal isn't just balance, it's immersion, to make research feel like an expedition, not just a menu, to make discovery feel like rediscovery of a lost world trying to rebuild itself. Clean tech isn't flashy. It's not trying to reinvent Kenshi from the ground up. It's a quiet experiment, a way to add depth and consequence to the systems we already love. And in doing so, it honors both the player's time and the harsh world of Kenshi itself. If you ever felt that research was just another box to tick, give this mod a try. I would genuinely like to hear what you have to say. See what happens when progress asks for a little more from you and gives a little more back in return. And with any concerns, I would also like to say here before I close out the video, of course, this mod will not be changing or modifying vanilla tech in such a way that it deletes or rearranges blueprints in any way, right? The idea is simply to make it more worthwhile when you sink your teeth into technology. I want it to mean something that costs something, but I don't want to change how compatible it is with other mods, so this mod will not follow the same line of thinking as Genesis. For now, this is Clean Tech, a mod with respect, balance, and the philosophy that earned progress is the most rewarding kind. If you enjoyed this showcase, hit the like button. It lets me know that I'm on the right track. If you want to see more mod coverage or creative content from across the gaming multiverse, subscribe, ring the bell, and never miss another video. If you want to support the channel directly, consider becoming a channel member. Every bit helps keep Mod Watch going strong. If you don't have any money to support me, that's also okay. On screen now is the new YouTube hype feature on mobile. If you have the time, hype the video on mobile as it helps me push my content out to a wider audience. And hey, if you want to chat mods, get sneak previews, or hang out with other modding fans, my Discord link is down in the description. You guys are always welcome. I'm Atlas, this has been Mod Watch. I will see you guys real soon.